was something greater, and God just kept nudging me, come, go back to Clubhouse, go back to Clubhouse. And when I went back, um, it was just amazing, because then I was like, okay, I'm going to be specific. And then I saw that you were still doing it. I'm like, okay, let me go see what's going on. And so I seen what you were doing. I'm like, Clubhouse is so different. You could put links and stuff. And I'm like, wow. And it all comes back down to, like you said, limited beliefs. I ask this question all the time to my clients. What are your beliefs? Well, I believe in God. Okay, well, what are your beliefs? I'm a child of the Most High King. Okay, I get that. Let's get off of the spiritual bench really quick. Let's not get over heavenly. What are your beliefs about you? Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, this is what we're going to work on. This is what we're going to understand. Like you,
to achieve it, to see it, to receive it. It's so important that you do both, that you believe in yourself, but then you do the work for yourself to get what it is you want in your life. That's what I believe.
you are killing it. I'm telling you, everything that you're saying to hashtag that, get in action, baby. It's time to get in action. Um, it's a difference to
message that I have. She's done songs and books and everything, but she was just providing a space for people to share their beliefs. And, we believe that, Jesus is the Christ. However, she also has other rooms where it's for just content creators, and it's all peaceful rooms. I've never been abused in her rooms. I've never been thrown out. I've never been thrown off stages. I've never been like, we don't have these big controversy rooms where people are fighting and throwing each other off stages. And
what a beautiful blessing it is to be here with you all today. I really listened to what you said, and one of the things that stuck out for me was the word position. It's one of my 3 words for this year. I have position, freedom, and worthy. And position is very important, because how we position ourselves and who we align ourselves with in position to ourselves and what we believe in is going to determine our outcome. So if we are positioned around people that are harmful, with things that are not in alignment with our goals, we're not going to be in alignment with our goals. Position is so important. And when I think about that in relationship to being kingdom-minded, if we're not positioning ourselves with God, who's the creator of all and that is the overseer of all and is the primary decision maker for everything, the Alpha and the Omega, if we are not positioned with the Most High, we are not going to receive.
Honestly, Stacy, you guys are doing a phenomenal job, and it's well put together, very detailed, like you said, very structured, and very just anointed. I mean, if I could hashtag it to one word, it's anointed, period. So yeah, that's all I got. But you're absolutely right. There's so much to unpack when it comes to kingdom mindedness.
Yes.
So as we were getting into that conversation, it was like, man, we could go here, we could go there, and still trying to stay on topic so that we're structured. But again, like the Lord showed me, as I was preparing over the last few days, and then this morning, just getting clear, He said, show them and explain to them what a kingdom mindset is, by breaking down what kingdom is, and then the mindset to have in that kingdom before you even expound on different areas of lack or failure or any of those things, because I think we all deal with something like that, some type of trigger trauma in no matter who we are, no matter if we have a perfect home or a broken home. There's always those triggers, those seasons, those holidays, and it's business, especially in the entrepreneur world and in the content creator world, where we must have that kingdom mindset to be able to drive and pinpoint and sharpshoot that message to that one audience, that from there then it explodes into the rest in their tribes and all of that good stuff. So yeah, it was amazing. I just soaked it in. My wife came home and she had to go to the dentist, but I was on there for 4 hours, and she's like, well, you could talk. So so it was fun.
Yes, so I definitely think, and actually know, there's going to be so much more that we're going to be able to uncover. And
When you start creating that vibe of kingdom, people want to know, okay, this is different. What's kingdom? And when I started putting my merch out, one of my friends from Clubhouse that has his own club, he did this workshop, and I came to his workshop, and I'm talking about the merch that I'm creating, and he said, let me see your merch. And I showed it to him, and he doesn't go to church, and he won't step into a church, but he said, I want that shirt. And I said, why do you want the shirt? He said something about Kingdom Linked Network. Why? Because it's kingdom. People want more than what they've been stagnated in. You follow what I'm saying? Now, again, church is good. I go to church. I go to a life group. I do all the things. But at the end of the day, what really got me sunk into Christ, like quicksand, was understanding what's your will, what's your heavenly will, and what is this thing called kingdom.
I am so excited about this morning show. Today was amazing. There was, when I came in the room, you could just feel just the connective, I guess the connective energy, just God's presence there, right? And bringing people and like-minded people. I really enjoyed. There was, when I first came in the room, there was someone that was speaking, and just hearing everyone pour into them, and just throughout the course of the hours, the time that I was in the room, it was interesting seeing how people who came in a little bit later seemed to coincide with the words that were going on when I first entered. And from what I gather, it was happening even before I entered the room. So I just love seeing that camaraderie, and I love seeing the fellowship that way. I'm looking forward to seeing so much that is being shared in this space specifically. I'm excited about the speakers that are going to be sharing what God has specifically given them, right? So I'm excited about that. I'm just looking forward to seeing what I can sow into this because I believe in it. I often talk about gardening, and I know how the fruit can be so rich and juicy and big, based on the nutrients and the time and the effort that is placed in that. So I'm looking forward to seeing where I can contribute, where I can invest, and I just encourage anyone else, as you just come in, listen, and I can guarantee that you're going to be blessed. And so you're going to hear something's going to reach you, something's going to encourage you, it's going to motivate you, it's going to teach you. If we're being honest, there may even be some correcting, and that's a beautiful place to be, because that's where we grow. So Stacy, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Ariana, you've been such a tremendous blessing to our community in so many ways. And I know we've had a lot of opportunities to connect one-on-one as a partner, as a plan member, and just seeing how much more God has in store, reflecting on the journey of where we were and where we are now and where we still have yet to go. And how exciting it is that we can be on this journey in community with others who are like-minded. We referred to so many rich scriptures today to ponder, to reflect on, and to feast on as we go forward.
And which is why, as you said, have we been maximizing our connections. And so I have, especially because of what you have been bringing to the table, Stacy, I have begun to maximize my connections to push myself forward.